absolutely huge.
Shaska, you know what this bullpen is? It's a World Series bullpen. I know what World Series bullpens look like. This has the makings of a World Series. If you get to a postseason,
I can't believe you're saying that.
I can't believe I'm saying it either. But the Rogers brothers, Camilo Duvall, I know when that game was 1-0, and we got to the 7th inning, I said, it's perfect. It's setting up perfectly. This is money time. It's money time. They get out of jams. They strike guys out. And the calmness of Duvall and Rogers, the twins. You get one more arm in that bullpen. Maybe you slot Ryan Walker back. Maybe you get Brebbia back. I don't know how you do it. But I know what World Series bullpens look like. This has the makings of a World Series bullpen.
Well, and they have timely hitting right now in terms of like the complementary baseball that they're playing. So the defense yesterday, I mean, that throw from Patrick Bailey, do people realize the degree of difficulty on that throw?
That was sick.
Now, look, Buster Posey's an all-timer, right? But in terms of athleticism, like we can all admit, there's very few things on the diamond that Bailey does better than Posey. But that athleticism on a play like that, we watched a damn near, I don't know, some people say, not Hall of Famer, but Hall of Fame-like career from Buster Posey. I never seen him throw a guy out from that, where he's like literally coming out of his crouch, jumping into the other batter's box, throwing down that way. Dude, he's sick.
He is.
Patrick Bailey is sick.
Dude, that throw to get out Whit Merrifield when he did it, and they had to challenge it. And they review it, and it was like, oh, he got him.
Yeah, he did.
He got him. The way he got up from the crouch, it was a hell of a throw. And then what he does to get the Giants to lead at 1-0. Just another professional at bat for Patrick Bailey, batting .320 to 2 strikeouts. I thought he immediately, as soon as he hit it through the hole. As soon as he hit it through the hole, I said, damn, Shasky is all over this guy. Now, Casey Smith's not playing much. Matos in the 9-hole, I don't like it. Well, I don't like it. But you know what? He had some damn good at-bats last night.
And here's what I would say. Get Jock out of the 2-hole. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't.
Jock's not a 2-hitter. I'm sorry. Get him out. I know you want to like play around with Estrada right now, and I get that. Put Matos in that 2-hole, and let's just see where it goes for a couple of games.
Yeah, please, dear
Tell
God.
the young man, hey, you're going to play here for 2 or 3 days in a row. We're just going to stick with it. You know, Estrada's kind of been going through some stuff right now, and so we're going to bump him down in the order. We're going to move you back up. Get Jock in the middle of the order.
Yeah, no,
I want him driving in runs. I don't want him running the. Has anyone seen him run the bases?
No, it's awful. It's awful.
On,
he struck out 3 times yesterday.
And then
Luis Matos, by the way. We'll get to Conforto in a second. Luis Matos, 15 pitches he saw in those first 2 at-bats against Gausman, driving up that pitch count as Gausman was looking good. Real quick on Gausman, really good pitcher. But I don't remember Giants fans clamoring to have him back on the roster after the way his second half of 2021 went. Very good pitcher.
No one wanted to pay him $5 for $120.
Exactly.
The
That's
Giants
all I'm
fans
saying.
that I know.
The Giants fans I know, and from all the calls we took on Kevin Gausman, nobody wanted him for 5 years for $100 million. And we thought with him signing to Toronto and the Blue Jays, boy, it's not going to be pretty for him. He's their ace in the AL East. But you know what? He's found something up there. He was dealing yesterday, but the Giants did just enough to stay in that baseball game. And again, get no hit through 4. Like it was nothing, and then you scratch a run against Kevin Gausman, you do what you got to do.
Well, the Gausman thing's interesting because it's funny, like, I wanted to keep him, but I didn't want to keep him at $5 for $120. I thought that was a little steep for them. I just didn't think the time was right to do it. But, you know, looking back, it's like, oh, man, boy, he would have been really nice in our ballpark with the split finger, next to Logan Webb for a long time. But then they brought in Rodon last year, Bonte, and you forgot about Gausman altogether because Rodon was a power arm. But then you lost Rodon as well. And so, you know, as much as I love those kind of like prove it 1-year deals for pitchers, they stuck with DeSclafani, and that ended up being not so hot. They've stuck with Alex Wood. Yesterday he was really good, but that hasn't been so great.
It hasn't been
I understand in retrospect going, man, maybe we should have kept Gausman, but you're 100% right. In real time, most Giants fans said, 120 for him? No way, sir.
Real time. So Gausman, he dealt, but the Giants did get him. Giants for Life here with a strong statement.
What's
Giants
that?
for Life on YouTube. Good morning, everybody on YouTube, Twitch, and the Comcast Business Text Line. Giants for Life. Patrick Bailey is a better defensive catcher than Posey, and it isn't really close. That's saying something. Kid is here to stay.
Okay. So in my estimation, Patrick Bailey does some things athletically that Buster can't do behind the plate.
Right.
But he does. He's prone to the occasional like gaff where like he'll miss a ball.
Yep.
He
Pass ball.
He won't set himself up properly. There's some little rookie things. Buster Posey was like a 30-year-old at 23 years old.
Yeah, he was
They were
unbelievable.
just very different.
Yeah.
But Buster Posey's athleticism behind the dish was not as good as Bailey's. I do believe Buster was a better blocker earlier on than what I've seen from Bailey.
All right, Michael Conforto.
It's too early to tell, though.
Yeah,
it's
it is
just
very too early to tell.
Look at. I watched Buster's entire career. He's the
think we all
gold
did.
for me. He's the gold standard at catcher in a Giants uniform.
We all watch his career.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
know what
I'm
he
sorry, I
brings
didn't
to
mean
the
it like
table.
that.
No, we know what he brings to the table. Patrick Bailey. Hey, look, let's wait a minute, but he's locked in. He's locked in, and for some reason, he stole all the buzz that Casey Schmidt brought. He stole a little bit of buzz from Luis Matos. He's been a rock back there.
Clutch.
And Joey Bart is gone.
Oh,
Joey Bart is gone.
Joey Bart to me is a part of whatever trade package to go get yourself an arm for the now.
Right, no doubt. I mean, Joey Bart is, it's unfortunate what happened there. So Farhan and company gets credit for that. Patrick Bailey playing really well. Big professional win for them. 3-0 win against the Toronto Blue Jays. Game 2 today up in the Rogers Center, and the lighting was great. Everybody got all sentimental over Brandon Belt. I don't understand the Belt slobbering.
I get it from Crawford. I get it from
Crawford,
from
but
Crawford's
everybody, like
perspective.
the Brandon Belt stuff, it's just
Why does it? Why does it?
I just don't get it. I never got it. Even in 2012, 2013, 2014. It's not that he's a bad player. I don't hate Brandon Belt, but it's like we put this guy on a pedestal.
We elevated him.
Even over Posey. He was like at certain times, I felt like he was getting more love than Posey, more love than Pablo, more love than Pence. And I'm thinking to myself, he's okay. He's okay. He's a solid first baseman.
It does feel like there's a certain segment of the fans that holds him in higher Bay Area regard than like Frank Gore.
Yeah,
which is like what?
I just never got the over. It was like an obsession.
Yeah,
and I was just like, hey, let's just relax a little bit. He's a good player. He's a good Giant. Anyway, that's out of the way. Michael Conforto's going to join us at 8:30. Michael Conforto, and I thought after those 2 plays in right field, I said maybe we should cancel.
Conforto's going to be on this show.
On this show.
Love
this
him.
show.
Love him.
This show.
Great work, buddy. I guess Belt wasn't available.
Belt wasn't available.
Just call me the Brandon Belt of producers.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Laugh.
I don't know if that's a
It's
good
a
thing.
really good thing, actually. It's a championship producer right there.
Well, how many times are you going to strike out on guests? What's your hit percentage?
I mean, hey, if I got those 2 rings, though, I'm not really going to care about it.
Oh, boy. Well, hopefully the show is going on for a while because we want to win championships.
Don't
every
sleep on
single
his
year.
war, guys. It's up there.